Hey, what is up, Cash Livers? It's me, your host, Natalie Reina, and what a pleasure it is to see all your lovely faces here for this Monday afternoon game. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week, and we're about to make some people's week even better because they're about to learn that they are on our leaderboard. Yeah, we got a leaderboard update for you. We got Nid23, Roberta, Eatsham, Jimma, and Hulk B currently in the top 5 spots. There's not much time left in July, but hey, you still got a few games to play, so make sure you don't miss any. Keep those notifications on, and maybe you'll see your name up on that leaderboard. Folks, I don't know if you saw this weekend, Kid Cudi was playing at a festival in Miami. He warned the audience that if he got one more thing thrown at his head, he would leave the stage, and sure enough, look what happened.
Yo, I will walk off this stage. I'm leaving.
I mean, fair enough. Super rude, right? Can you imagine while you're performing, someone starts throwing shit? What? What? Who? There's no way, Kira, it must have slipped. Kira would never do something like that. Weird. Anyway, guys, for those of you who are from Cash Live for the first time, here's how the game works. We're going to give you 2 cards. Those are going to be your whole cards, and then you're all going to check out a flop together. After that, you, my friend, have a decision to make. If you're looking at the flop and it matches up with the cards in your hands, go right ahead. Swipe right. Go all in. Alternatively, you know what? If you're looking at the flop and there's nothing there for you, don't sweat it. You can always swipe left and use one of the folds we give you. Here in Cash Live, we give you 3 folds to use in the first 6 preliminary rounds. When those 6 rounds are done, the players who are in the top 5 chip stacks, they get to sit and play at what we call the final table. And it's there that we get to watch them paddle out for some big old cash prizes and for the title of Cash Live Champion. Get it? Got it? Great, because today's game, are you freaking kidding me? Starts right now. Yeah, can we get Murray in here? I just need to, do we have an HR department? Like what? Anyway, guys, welcome to today's game. Joining me at the feature table, I've got Perry, Skylar, and Tobias. Welcome, welcome. We've given you your 2 whole cards. You got your opponents in front of you. Let's dive right into this thing. Let's see if you can check out your first flop of the day. The flop is the King of Clubs, the 2 of Spades, and the 10 of Clubs. Alrighty, folks. You know what to do. Make some decisions. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use one of the 3 folds we gave you. Now it is Monday afternoon, which means it's a normal 6-round game. That means you have a rebuy to use. If you're eliminated in rounds 1 through 3, you're automatically re-entered into the tournament just with a slightly lower chip stack. But you know what? You get to stick around and play, and that's what we're all here for, right? Decisions are in. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is... oh, the 6 of diamonds. Okay, not helping you if you are chasing that club flush. Let's go to the river. The river card is... oh, a king. All right, the King of Hearts. Another king on the river means the board pairs. Maybe you managed to make something out of that board. Let's go over to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to Mrs. Lady 18198 with 4 kind kings. Yeah, there it is. That was a great river for you. Go Getta and Chanda Smith also got that hand. Your chip leader is Hulk B with the 60,000 chips amongst others. And guess what? We're moving on into round number 2. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 10 of Clubs, the 3 of Diamonds, and the Queen of Clubs. Alrighty, folks, you know what to do. Make your decisions. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use one of your folds. In round number 2, sitting with me at the feature table, I've got guest. I got Vin Shizzle. Oh my gosh, Vin Diesel's at our table. I've got Booty Bandit. Booty Bandit, I love it. Thank you so much for making me say that out loud. Hey, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 7 of Diamonds. Okay, putting 2 flush draws on the board. Let's go to the river, see if one lands. The river card is the 3 of Clubs. The board pairs and the flush draw lands. What a hand, what a hand. Let's go to the results page. Let's see how y'all did, shall we? The high hand went to Sludden71 with 4-of-a-kind threes. Wow, you guys are loving the quads today. Mike1359 also got that hand. Your chip leader is Rachel27777 with 135,000 chips. 1,475 of you carry on into round number 3. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 5 of diamonds, the 9 of spades, and the 3 of spades. Alrighty, folks, decisions on you. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use another one of your full. Are you kidding me, Kira? I swear to goodness. I promise we don't plan these things. Sometimes I just work with nutcases. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 7 of diamonds, putting yet another flush draw on the board. I got my eye on you. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 9 of hearts. The board pairs on the river, and that does it for round number 3. Let's head on over to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to Damn It Jay. I assume that's Damn It Janet. With 4-of-a-kind 9s. SDVX Right and Joe also had that hand. Your chip leader is DMK Pro 67 with 232,000 chips. 1,192 if you move on into round 4. Let's check out the flop. The flop is the 7 of clubs, the 6 of clubs, and the 5 of clubs. Houston, we got a pattern. Let's see your decision. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to use a fold. If you've got any folds left as well, it's round 4, meaning rebuys are no more. Might I suggest if you have the 8 and 9 of clubs, this would be a good hand to go all in on. Just a little poker tip straight from me to you. Hey, decisions are in. Let's check out that turn card. The turn card is the 10 of diamonds. All right, I'll bet you made some straights. The 9-8 gives you the nut straight, and it rhymes. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 2 of clubs. Oh my gosh, if you didn't flop a flush, maybe you managed to make one on the river. Let's go over to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to Hold a Man with 9 high straight flush. Yeah, love that hand on you. And you're the only one who got it. You got that hand. All right, our chip leader is DMAK Pro. Again, holding on to that chip lead with 364,000 chips. 982 of you move on into our penultimate preliminary round. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 7 of hearts, the ace of hearts, and the 7 of diamonds. Alrighty, folks. Like I said, make some decisions. As well, players, if you haven't yet, invite a friend to play Cash Live. Every time you do, when a friend you invite plays their first game, you get $1 in your account. You can make $100 today. All you gotta do is send some emails, you know? It's the easiest way to make a buck I've ever darn heard of. All right, guys, decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the Jack of Hearts. All right, maybe you just made a flush. Let's go to that river. The river card is the 5 of spades, and that does it for round number 5. Are you still alive in round number 5? Let's go to the results page and find out. The high hand in round number 5 went to Broman52. Yeah, bro. The ace high flush. You're the only one who got that one. Our chip leader is Freak. Oh, don't talk about yourself that way. You got 771,000 chips. You're a poker freak, maybe. Hey, 666 of you have made it to round number 6. Congrats to those of you who've made it all the way through the prelims. The tough part's over. But remember, if you want to sit at the final table, only 5 spots are available, so you've got to be above the cut line, which at the moment is sitting at 384,000 chips. With that in mind, my friends, let's check out your last preliminary flop. The flop is the 9 of hearts, the 8 of clubs, and the Jack of diamonds. Okay, folks, make your decisions. For a lot of you, for the last time, swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use a fold. At my round 6 feature table, I've got J.W. Groob. I've got Clutus TL. I got Fireball. I got Idale, and I got Deadshot. Players, congrats on earning the top, making it into the top. How many? 600 players? Hey, decisions are in. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the King of Hearts. All right, the Queen 10 gives you a straight. There it is. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 6 of Hearts, and with that, your prelims are done and dusted, folks. But first, we got to give some love to your min cashers. Yes, your top 300 players coming out of round number 6. Put your hands together for him. Give him a scroll. Out here we got Metal Dad. Hey, like Metal Mama, Freak, VR Ring, Clav, Warriors, Bad, The Tank, amongst others as well. fire up the jets for our bubble person, Turtle Crazy. Aw, slow moving, but lovely creatures, aren't they? Hey, do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those sparkly, shiny players? Those are your Monday masters of the game. Those, my friends, are your final tablists. But before I get a chance to introduce them properly, it is time for us to fire up the final table. I really thought she was going to throw something there. The opportunity was... Good, great aim for such a small human. All right, folks, we're at the final table, and joining me here, I've got Jane D, I've got Army, I've got Joe CL, I got Squawkers, and I got Adute players. Congrats on earning the top 5 spots in today's game. Let's dive right into this. Let's check out our first final table flop. The flop is the Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Clubs, and the Jack of Hearts. Alrighty, folks, you know what to do. Keep in mind, all of your folds have been reset to 1. And just as before, it is decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you do want to use your one and only final table fold. As well, keeping in mind, at the final table, it's not like the preliminaries. There are no rebuys. That means once you are eliminated, you are automatically out of the tournament. However, the good news is you did make it to the final table. So you are going home with a little bit of cash money, and we love that for you. Hey, we got a one-way all in. We can just roll it out. Jane D, the only one who decided to go all in. The turn card would have been the Queen of Hearts, the river card, the Ace of Hearts. All right, you would have had, all right, 3-of-a-kind queens. The ace kicker would have played. Yeah, actually, not a bad hand. You guys might have all chopped that one, actually. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we are still 5-handed moving on into final table hand number 2. And I love that. That means I get to hang out a little longer with every single one of you. Let's check out your next flop. The flop is the 6 of Spades, the Ace of Clubs, and the 8 of Spades. Alrighty, folks. You know what to do. Let's see some decisions. But the only one who actually has a decision left to be made is Jane D. Everyone else did use their fold in round number 1. And like I said, there are no rebuys. You can't go wishing for more folds. So that means they are going to be leaving it up to the poker gods every single round from here on in. They got to go all in, baby. And hey, we've got a 5-way all in. No surprise there. Jane decided not to use their folds. Let's see what you got. We've got Jane D on the 5-3. Oh, cute rhyming again. We've got Army with the 3-2. We've got Joe CL with the 8-4. Okay, a pair of 8s. We've got Squawkers with the Jack 7, and then Adute with the Queen 10. All right, right now, Joe's the only one who got a piece of the board with the 8s there, but there are overcards out there. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is, oh, the 8 of Clubs. Okay, that gives Joe CL trip 8s. However, that also gives Jane D, your chip leader, a flush draw. Oh my gosh, that means if a club comes down on this river, all 4 of you are going to be eliminated and this game could be over. Let's go to the river card, see if Joe can fade those clubs. The river card is, the 4 of Spades. Wow, Joe, not only did you fade the clubs, you managed to make a full house. 8s full of 4s. Wow, what a hand, what a hand. Squawkers, Dude, we're going to have to say goodbye to you on the main pot. And Army, you are unfortunately being eliminated on the side pot. Jane had the higher kicker there, but you know what? You are going home with $15, $10, and $5 respectively. So congrats to you. And we're now heads up moving on into final table hand number 3. Let's check out a flop. The flop is the 2 of Hearts, the 5 of Hearts, and the Jack of Clubs. Alrighty, folks. Decisions on Jane. What are you going to do with that Jack high board? Let's see how you're doing ships-wise here. You've got Joe CL after that big hand there. You've now got 3.4 million chips, a monster chip stack compared to Jane D, who's sitting on 169,000 chips. Oof, you're gonna need some big double ups here, Jane, if you want to keep up with Joe. Oh, Jane decided to use their fold. Maybe a smart move. Let's check it out. Let's roll out the turn card. The turn card would have been the 6 of Diamonds, the river card, the 5 of Clubs. All right, so Joe ended with a pair of 5s. Not a whole lot happening there, but Jane, maybe you didn't manage to make anything. It doesn't matter. We are still heads up moving on into final table hand number 4, but now both players are completely out of folds. So things are getting spicy here in the old in case you're wondering if I still have that cough. The answer is yes. All right, here we are moving on into final table hand 4, heads up. Let's see how you did. The flop is the 5 of Diamonds, the 5 of Clubs, and the Queen of Clubs. Alrighty, folks, like I said, no decisions are left. We can just flip over the cards, see what our players are bringing to final table, hand number 4. All right, we've got Joe, your chip leader, in a big way with, whoa, trip 5s. Oh my gosh, that is an incredible hand for someone who already has 4.3 million chips. Okay, 3.4 million chips. Jane, what about you? The 3-2. Ooh, not the hand you want to see here. Jane, I hate to break it to you. You're going to need a real miracle. You've got to hit runner, runner on this turn and this river. Otherwise, Joe could be taking you down with those trip 5s. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the Jack of Diamonds. That'll do it. Joe, congratulations. You are today's Cash Live champion. Woohoo! You got that one with $30 going home in your pocket. Congrats to you, my friend. Jane D, you know what? Great effort. You're going home with $20 in your hand. But Joe, that virtual bracelet is all yours, baby. Players, thank you so much for being here today. It was always such a pleasure to have you here, especially on a Monday. What a great way to kick off your week. And you know what? We've got another game tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific that you absolutely don't want to miss. So like I said, keep those notifications on, and it gives you plenty of time to invite a friend. Yes, like I said, when you invite a friend using the button on the home screen, you get $1 in your Cash Live account when they play their first game. So you know what? Make yourself some money in the next couple hours. What on? This is outrageous. I'm out of here, guys. See you at 6. Bye. Yeah, Natalie Reina, I'm going to